Brung Up Proper, written and read by Jason Manford. 11:43 p.m, Christmas Eve, 1990. I'm lying in bed trying not to think about what was said, hoping that it somehow isn't true. I'm more tired than I've ever been, but still I can't sleep. My eyes are stinging like 1,000 tiny golf players are walking across my eyeballs. The room's freezing. It's December after all, and although my Manchester City curtains are shut tight, they're so paper thin that the colours from the neighbours' Christmas lights are shining through the otherwise dark and silent night outside. My room is tiny, and my single bed, the one my Auntie Kathleen gave us when she got a new one in the MFI winter sale, is pushed up to the wall. So sometimes in the night I roll over and the ice-cold wall wakes me from whatever dream I was having. Not that there's any chance of that tonight, as in between me and the pale blue wall are my two younger brothers, Stephen, 7, and Colin, 5. Stephen has decided to leave his bed free in case Father Christmas needs somewhere to rest, and Colin has presumed that at least one of his reindeers will be knackered too. But behind the usual Christmas excitement is another feeling. A feeling I'm trying to block out. It's not a nice feeling. My thoughts drift back to earlier in the week. I was in the front room, winning my way through a game of Mega Man 2 on the Nintendo, when I heard my dad shout from the kitchen, "Jason! Stephen! Colin! Come in here, please!" I knew something was up straight away. He never said please. In unison from all over the house, 3 young boys' voices shouted back, "Aw, Dad, what is it? Can't it wait?" Then my dad did something unprecedented. He gave up home advantage and came into the living room. "No, it can't wait. Turn that bloody thing off. It's not a life support machine." Colin and Stephen hurled down the stairs, jumped on the sofa and settled either side of me as we all waited impatiently to find out what was so urgent. It had stopped me defeating the main boss on Mega Man 2. Dr. Wily had got away for the last time. Damn you, Dad! I presumed it was the usual mannish inquisition about who'd left wee on the seat or broken one of Mum's fake China dolls on the wall unit. But one look at my mum nervously eyeing my dad told me this was something different. "There's no easy way to say this," my dad started. There was a long pause. There really was no easy way of saying it. My mum took over. "Listen, boys, we're really sorry, but me and your dad have had a struggle these last few months and, well," tears were filling her eyes, "we're not going to be able to get you any presents this year." We sat there, gobsmacked. I'm not sure Colin even understood at first. Had we been bad? Had they found out that one of Mum's China doll's heads was actually just balanced on its body, or that Dad's Desmond Decker LP had actually been snapped in two and carefully slid back into the cardboard sleeve? No, don't be daft. Mum cut short our questions. "We would never do anything like that. We'd love to buy you presents, but things are just a bit tight at the moment, money-wise. But hopefully when the January sales kick in and your dad gets paid, we'll go get a few bits." My brothers both burst into tears, and my mum joined in soon after. My dad looked at the ceiling and then the floor, then ruffled Colin and Stephen's heads to try and cheer them up. I kept it together. In fact, I'd had a eureka moment. I'd had the idea that was gonna save our Christmas. "Don't worry, Mum. You don't need to get us anything this year," I said. A look of relief and humbling pride spread across my parents' faces as I, their firstborn, had got it. Even though I was only 9 years old, I'd understood that times were tough and we couldn't always get what we wanted. "You don't need to get us anything. Father Christmas will bring us all the presents we need." Their faces fell. This is the one moment in life that the Father Christmas myth really backfired. Christmas was always a big deal in the Manford house. We loved it. The tree always went up at the beginning of December. The Phil Spector Christmas album was blasting from the hi-fi. In every room we had more decorations than wall space. And the fridge was full to bursting with the most brilliant stuff, as if someone had robbed Iceland and brought the frozen swag round to our house. That was because someone had robbed Iceland and brought it round to our house. My Uncle Stephen, to be exact. And despite the fact that he was usually high as a kite on drugs, he always seemed to have no problem finding their boxes of mini quiches
Sample complete. Ready to continue?